This girl is scheming to get out of the pre-qualification round. She knocked on the door of the judge's room in the middle of the night. She wants to enjoy the plot of today's game with him. The jury solemnly invited her into the room. The girl who just sat down said that she was a bit thirsty, wanted to drink water. Then he brought her water to drink. She shakes the can of water vigorously when the other party is not paying attention. The moment she opened it, she purposely wet her body. If you can say attractive, her pitiful, lovely appearance. The girl said that she didn't like having mucus on her body. So she wanted to borrow the bathroom to shower. That's a hint any fool would understand. The judges are just pretending to be stupid, like a fawn. Without waiting for his consent, the girl went straight to the bathroom. However, to her surprise, someone was one step ahead. It turned out that the two of them had been colluding with each other for a long time. After knowing she will come here to escape the encirclement, men pretend to know nothing, only to be embarrassed later. Let her save gas, she smiled contemptuously at her. Not a good bird at all. But pretending to be a girl is still a master. As soon as she stepped out into the arena, she had a quarrel with the judges. And she became cheap and behaved badly. I don't know what is good or bad even after mocking them directly. But apparently they're all models. Why can she be favored by the jury? After getting angry, directly stuffed into the washing machine. But that was just her imagination. But what I never dreamed of then was, it is her humiliation, which will bring her a disaster. This morning, suddenly received a mysterious phone call. At first she said nothing. Then she thought who was playing a prank. Rebuke him directly and tell him not to call again. After a while, the other party called back. Let her go into the living room to have a look. When she got to the living room, she was completely confused. Her ex-boyfriend died tragically, staying at home while she was at home. If she called the police, how should she explain? Soon she did not know how to become a good thing. The mysterious man called back. Within half an hour after he asked, dispose of the body. Call the police if you can't. Although she didn't know what the other party's purpose was. But now she can only let the other party dictate. She found an ant belt from the cupboard. Show the strength of 9 bulls and 2 tigers, just put her boyfriend in the pocket. Following the instructions of the other party to the wilderness, then the mysterious man called back. It was throwing the body of an ex-boyfriend into the well. But it is best not to leave any evidence until the body is destroyed. Although it is difficult, but for herself, she can only smash her boyfriend's face unrecognizable, burn the fingerprint with a lighter. After all this is done, she pressed her foot gaw and she got out of here. But not far away, the mysterious man called again. The other party seems to have been watching her every move. The mysterious man says he forgot to tell her. Have to stuff papers in boyfriend's mouth. She has no choice but to go back to the well again. Actually, she found her papers in her boyfriend's mouth, but when she was about to return to Earth, the rusty ladder suddenly broke. She fell freely. Looking at the mouth of the well does not open. Then there is no way. But who is this mysterious man? After she seemed to know herself well, the first thing she thought of was her boyfriend's wife. So to say the latter is an interventionist. Under the sweet words of her boyfriend, he really thinks that you two are true love. She later found out that the other party was just playing for fun, taking his wife's money. She thinks how many young girls like her have been tricked. However, to her surprise, a package suddenly fell from above. When I opened it, it was an ex-boyfriend. She might panic then. So who did he provoke? The only thing she can think of now is, she entered a modeling contest a year ago. Could it be the mysterious man? It was she who had insulted him. But what she never expected after that was, the save was even worse. This is the scene of the Korean model selection contest. The beauty is all kinds of enchanting and seductive. Everyone is the focus of the competition. However, it seems in a normal game, full of chaos and dirty. As long as you serve the jury well from A to Z, win prizes in competitions. Like this male model had an accident in a contest. Smile at the female judge and get paid. The woman successfully won the contest. Investors and judges, she thought it was a sure win this time. But what she never imagined was, a pair of eyes were observing what was happening in front of her. Everyone wants to be number 1 in the race, but there is only one. She also wants to emulate save in the future. But she got ahead of her again. The judges and her together humiliate. But what she never imagined was, a pair of eyes were observing what was happening in front of her. Everyone wants to be number 1 in the race, but there is only one. She also wants to emulate save in the future. But she got ahead of her again. The judges and her together humiliated her, saying she's very old-fashioned when it comes to seducing someone. Who would have thought that in the final? Someone has moved the saver's high heels, causing her to fall off the stage. Having broken bones in many places throughout her body, she directly withdrew from the competition. People, assuming it was a delay behind the scenes, put it all on her. Now, she, saved, is really the main suspect for this delay. But save, bedridden after that match. How can you potentially frame yourself? At this time, she was thinking of another partner in the modeling contest, Anna. She hates the unwritten rules in the circle, especially I can't understand people like save, the type of person who relies on his body to get out of the qualifiers. This is 10 years of hard work. But rely on showing off to overwhelm others, after Anna has found. Let's fight this bad atmosphere together. Then she refused. I don't want to offend anyone. I just want to finish the game safely. Then ask if that mysterious person is Anna. Sure enough, as the delay guessed, the whole thing, Anna handled it from start to finish. But it's the members of the whole game that participate. Back then they broke Lulu's high heels. Let's see, who finished second, won the championship. Also become a supermodel, but she is like save. Embark on the old path of showing off your body to get resources. Own capital. If you leave this atmosphere unchecked, then the future of the model circle can be imagined. So the matter of Anna's aspiration. Let's walk together, then beg them to let me go. It might be too late when the police get here. It had long since become a stiff corpse. We loathe immoral people, but such people are more likely to succeed. What do you think?